So surprisingly, people do still ask me all the time why I don't still upload videos on Galaxy Next Generation. Now the reason for that is because nothing really has been happening with this stock over the past few weeks and months, and ultimately guys, if not much is happening, of course perhaps there is not too much of a reason to bring you a video on it. But now we are seeing momentum build up in the price, as we can see that from the start of the past 5-day period up until now, gains of 22.7% have been made. This is fantastic. The stock price is picking itself back up. Obviously, we are still at about 2.7 cents, so still pretty low compared to, some other stocks. However, it is picking itself back up. So let me quickly walk you through what has happened with Galaxy over the past few months. Well, initially we thought we saw the share price rise to highs up here of about 6 or 7 cents. Now this was off the earnings which we were expecting for Galaxy. Obviously a lot of people bought into this for the hype, and of course as soon as those earnings did come out, people sold off the stock's price. Now again, from there the stock price was pretty dead for some time, dropping all the way back to about 3 cents, even lower down to about 2 cents, and it has been quite stable in that 2 cent range where it previously was for quite a long time. Again, looking at that from now though, we are picking ourselves up. We can see the past week, as I have mentioned, it has brought us up by 37% from those lows at 2 cents. So the question is, what do I see happening for the stock going forwards, and would I consider it a buy now or not? Well, all of that is coming up in this very short video. So if you may enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, because we cover all different sorts of stocks every single day. So now I've mentioned that, let's jump into this one, looking at Galaxy Next Generation. So perhaps if you've missed our previous videos on the stock, or if you just don't know what the company does, basically the company is working in educating the children. Now as I have mentioned before, I think this is a pretty interesting sector to be in at the moment, especially with what has been going on with the pandemic and everything. Obviously children perhaps not learning in school as much. I think this is kind of a bit of a shift that we are going to be seeing going forwards. Now people have mentioned to me in the past, will the company's revenue not continue to drop if we are seeing, people go back to the classroom? I think this is a fair argument that people make. However, I do still believe it is a case that we have things like home tutoring, we have things like actual learning in the classroom. It does make it easier for teachers still, and obviously on top of that we do have homework. So I do still believe that there is a strong market for the products which Galaxy offer, and for that reason I still do believe there is a lot of potential for the company. So again, if we move quickly to the share price and then look at a bit more of the fundamentals of the company, we can see things are moving in a pretty well manner from these lows down here of about 2 cents. So about the past 5 days has brought us up by a decent amount. Again, it's not too much. I don't think we'll be rocketing on this one very soon. However, I am happy to see that it is slowly but surely starting to pick itself up. I think when we do have our next earnings report, we could be seeing good things for this company. If we do have a quick look down here to this website, which is called Tip Ranks, apparently they suggest that the next report could be on the 18th of May, which is relatively soon. And again, if that is good, who knows, we could see the share price continue to pick up. Ultimately, I would like to see this one continue to rally anyway. Again, I don't think it will be too significant growth, but if we can continue at this rate, breaking past 3 cents, I think will be in a fantastic standpoint. I personally do like what Galaxy does, as I have mentioned, and if we look at the company's fundamentals, they are pretty decent in my eyes too. We've spoken about this before. This gentleman called Bill Brinkman is now the new Chief Operating Officer. We covered this before, like I have said, but obviously Bill Brinkman has over 30 years of experience, and he has basically worked in organizations from Fortune 200 packed goods companies all the way to startups. So we can see he has a lot of experience, many years, and he has worked in a wide variety of different companies. We can see a few of his duties now here, which include things like overseeing the day-to-day operations and sales and marketing efforts. He also has the potential to develop, in collaboration with the CEO and CFO, an annual operating plan that supports long-term operations strategy. So again, a lot of good stuff which this guy can do, and I have mentioned before, I think that the employment of him to this company is fantastic. I think this is something which we probably are going to see the benefits of more long term, but again, I still do believe it is a step in the right direction for Galaxy. Other things that we can see if we look on their G2 website, if we have a quick look at their press releases, we have multiple different pieces of information which you may be interested in. If we can have a quick read, we can see Gaxy was granted approved vendor status by St. John's County School in Florida. They received about $200,000 in new purchase orders from Thompson County School in Colorado. We can see that the company has also blown away a single company day record with nearly $1 million in purchase orders. Again, all of this information is coming from March, even back to February as well. So we can see more recently a lot of information from the company coming out. Now, all of this information is fantastic. It's amazing. Great things for the company. And again, I think earnings will be pretty good for this company going forwards. I do like what the company does. I like where the company is positioned in the market right now. I think going forwards, we are seeing a lot of potential in this industry, and we are seeing a lot of potential for this company. Again, not too many companies are offering what this company does at the moment, so I think they do have a kind of unique advantage on some of their competitors, which is cool. I think the products are very unique, very innovative as well. I can see this one continuing to rally going forwards. So would I consider this stock a buy? I personally would consider this one a buy. I think this is definitely a decent thing that we are seeing. I would like to see the share price continue to rise going forwards. Again, if you are looking to buy this one, it's not guaranteed to explode. It is a penny stock and it does subsequently carry quite a lot of risk. But if you are aware of that, who knows, Gaxy may be a decent investment at the moment. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor, so please do make sure to do your own research. I thought I'd just bring you a very quick update on what we now know about Gaxy and all of that stuff, which I thought you might be interested in. So thank you, I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye until then.